Hello, guys. Welcome back to Unfiltered Stories podcast. It is I, your host Talita, known as well as Talita Cutie. As today we have a very special guest with us. He's going to introduce himself as he's about to tell like his journey of life, his spiritual journey, and all about himself. So please, guys, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please, guys, do that for us. So he's about to introduce himself. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good. Maybe you can actually introduce yourself, who you are, and we can start from there.
Okay. My name is Leon Zakavapano,
Yeah.
known as LK Leon King, the worshipper or the preacher of the gospel artist.
Nice. It's very nice how you actually said the preacher, the gospel or the artist, which actually shows how much dedicated you are into God's stuff. Very nice. Pamwe ungatitaurirawo like how you actually grew up, like wakakurira kupi, and then yeah.
Okay. Ini ndakazvarwa kuZimbabwe, ndaigara kuWedza. Ndikabva ikoko, then I went to waterfalls. I went to different places. Then in 2019, I came here in South Africa. So ndaigara kunomolweni as far from 2019 up to now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. You know how funny it is? I actually thought Pangwe you were actually in Ndebele. I was such a Bugara or something like that.
Not really. No.
So it's actually like something like speaking from Wakugara Kunoku, like South Africa, actually like you're Zulu.
Yeah, I think it's based on your essence and your mind.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can always slow, you'll be slow. But according to what you are, because I'm a fast learner.
Yeah.
So it took me about 2 months to actually know how to speak Zulu.
Nice. That's
Yes.
very nice. Okay, so as I said before, I actually loved what you said in the beginning about you're a singer, you're preacher, you know. So I don't know, maybe you can take us through your spiritual journey, like when it actually started, like what actually happened to you to actually start the spiritual journey, like in being with God. Yeah.
Okay. Ndingati pane zvinhu zvakaitika zvakawanda and in life pane paunongoona kuti this is the hand of God.
Yeah.
Pane paunonoti apa ukwanisi kubuda, but as further ndakamborota ndichiimba ndichiparidza, praying for people. Then as far as I went pandinopinda muchechi moona chiro zvikanzi ndakatsamwa handisi kuda kuimba, pane chinhu chinongonzi enda unoimbira Mwari, because you're not singing for the people. So and I'm also a content preacher whereby I've seen kuti pane vanhu vakawanda who doesn't know what God really is. Because there are some people who call themselves Christians, but vanongonamata Mwari nekutya kunotsva. But the reason of worshiping God is because of love. Because avakatida, He also loves us no matter what we do. Pane zvakawanda zvatinoita zvakaipa asi vanoramba vachitida.
Okay, so like tell me, like from your background, were you raised in a Christianity household? Because it seems like from the get-go, like Wangautori, a Christian. So
Yes.
tell me, were you raised in a Christianity background or what?
Yeah, before being a Pentecostal,
Yeah.
ndaenda kuMethodist. From Methodist, then I'm now a Pentecostal, 100% Christian, and I'm from a Christian background because my uncle, my father's brother is a pastor.
Okay.
So that is where I grew up, and we were taught about God.
Okay, but actually, like your own journey, I want to know, like zvakatangira kupi zvekuda kuMwari, because you know when growing up wakakurira in a household whereby tikuenda kuchechi, but some of us we actually don't understand like the deeper of God, the deepness of God, and how to actually love Him, how to actually save Him, and maybe like you can tell us about your calling, how you actually accepted your calling and actually knew. You said you had a dream. But you can tell us how you Because I presume kuti pamwe you're still young.
Yes.
So pamwe you can start from there kuti no young wako iwowo, how did you actually know kana kuti how did you find the God's love kuti unyatsode zvaMwari? When did it start?
Okay. Ndaenda kuchechi as far as I went to church. Pane zvai zvekuti ndiri kungoenda kuchechi just nekuti vabereki vari kuti ndakuchechi. But as I went further, nekuti ndakakwanisa kuona access to phone ndichiri mwana mudiki, and my mother always taught me about what happens. So when I was busy listening to Erica, her confessions, nekuti anga an antichrist. So I went further and saw kuti pano panyika zvinoitika zvacho zvakawanda. And as I recall, ndichiri mwana mudiki ndine accident yandakawana. I was very young at that time. Zviya zvekuti tiri kudya mango tiri mumuti kudaro kwakasvika baba mukuru vakatidzingirisa. In the fear ndakabva ndasundwa kwabva ndarowera pasi. So pasi papa nematombo anga ari sharp. Ndopakabva pavhurika apa. Then you can see ndakaiswa ma-stitches. So I now saw God's love, because ndinokuvara, whether I get hurt, pane pandinorwara zvekuti inini kana ndichirwara I listen to gospel. Pane pandinorwara ndichinzoti apa muviri warwadza. What should I do? But it's only worshiping God. Ndopandakabva ndaona, and my calling ndakaona nekuti many people said you spoke like an adult, because what you do is way far beyond what kid does. So ndakabva ndaona kuti pane munhu akauya achinditi ndakurota. Ndikati what do you mean by that? Zvikanzi ndakakurota uri tatiri in sort of a school. Tiri pachikoro ipapo. It was a dry season. Iri dry season yakadaro kwakusinganayi. So pane ticha vakati deidzai munhu anamata. Zvikanzi we called you kuti unamate. When you started praying, you now wakabva waita kuti mvura inayi. Then I also dreamed it myself. Papa nekiti itema yanga iri padoor. In that dream, ndakati ndichivhura door kwabva ndaona kiti itema. So I started praying, but by praying kwabva ndatanga kutaura nendimi. And that time ndandisati ndakutombotaura nendimi. So it shocked me kuti what is happening to my life. So I went further with God, reading the Bible, knowing what God is. And ndopandakabva ndazoziva kuti no, as a worshiper, and I'm also a worshiper, as a worshiper, pane assignment yandakapiwa naMwari is to preach this word, is to worship him. Okay, so maybe if I may ask, like, which church do you actually go here in South Africa? I go in One Accord Ministry Church under Pastor and Lady Pastor Jakavapano. Okay, nice. So have they yet accepted your calling? Yeah, they know that I commonly dream. Sometimes I would just ndarota ningi nchimunamatira. Then they pray for that person. Yes. Okay, what about the singing calling, like you actually singing? Yes. Ndakatanga ndichimba praise. Shinzi hai vana vadiki musaimba worship. Imbai praise. So pandaimba praise nchidaro. I went further. I went to many different churches as a worshiper and as an artist. I have to gain popularity by performing among my churches. So more than 5 people were like, voice rakwe, yes, you sing praise, energetic people, but you don't belong in praise. Urufana kunda worship, because the worship ndo nzvimbo yako. It shocked me because I was like, what do you mean by that? Then as I went further, ndakutanga kuimba kune mamwe my churches of worship, and I now saw kuti yes, in this worship, even kana ndakatsamwa, if I sing worship, I feel like I'm released. And ndo chimwe chinhu chandakadzidzisa even at my church. Yes, at those I normally sing praise, but pane pandinoimba worship, and I love it when I'm singing worship. That's very nice. Okay, I don't know, maybe if you can get into this, like how do actually people see you, like how actually like people see you
What's your take on that? Because other people have different perspective about you. Kuti Leona kadai, but what do you actually think about that, or what they actually say?
Okay, about that, Mina, I'm a child of God, a Christian.
Yeah.
Obviously, I am a boy.
Yeah.
Pane zvinoitika zvekuti mwana, it's normal, and I was told it's normal kuti mwana anga ane magenes ari different, because kune magenes echikomana nechikadzi. Sometimes it happens that it's a mix up, but pakukura kwemunhu zvinochinja.
Yeah.
So that is what I saw, and yes, vanhu vane maperspective avo, but I think it's wise kuti munhu uvhunze before you judge, because unogona kunge uri kujaja munhu but iwewe une zvinhu zvinotokuremera kupfuura iye wauri kuona.
But don't you think like people actually think certain stuff just because of, one, your actions, just because, two, probably they're actually scared to actually approach you and ask you, Kuti, how far, you know? So don't you think it's like that? Not that they are judging you, but probably you know. So yeah,
it happens with vanhu vatye, but as for me, I'm a free spirited person.
Yeah.
Ndiri munhu, I'm always laughing, but handinyanyo tsamwi zvekuti ndototi ndatsamwira kana kuti ndabata chigumbu kana ndawatondibhohwa ndotokuudza that time kuti wandisvota. So I think kuti vanhu vane maperspective avo avainawo. As based on what I said, I am 100% Christian.
Yes.
Handiite izvi zvekuti gumbo mumba gumbo panze. Ndiri mwana waJesu, and handiite zvinoita zvakaita Sodom neGomora.
Okay, very nice. But kotikati, your actions, how do you actually see your actions? Or it's actually like it's about different genes, because like your action defines a person, you know.
Yes,
your character. Yes. So the way you act out there to people actually like gives them another say about you. As you said, Gucci, Sodom and Gomorrah, you don't do those stuff. Yes. Exactly. But the way you put out yourself, the way you put out actually yourself, isn't it? That's why people actually think it's like that.
Okay. Nozoti, I don't even know how I act. Nozoti, sometimes, yes, it happens with you have that weird actions. So I actually find out but as far as I'm concerned with God, everything is possible. And I'm still young, and maybe ndinwana and I'm always playing with females a lot, because no one's now, but as far as it goes, it changes.
Okay, so you actually feel comfortable playing around females other than men?
It's because they quite rough, but men. I do play with them.
Okay.
I play with everyone that wants to play with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's quite understandable. Thank you so much for actually clearing that part.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe I can see that on social media you're quite active. Yeah, maybe you can actually tell us like your social media handles and yeah.
Okay. On TikTok, my name is Leon King. Leon King with a crown. That is my account where I preach, send videos of me singing. Then I'm a YouTuber. My account name is Leon Jacques CV. And in Instagram is Leon Jacques. Then King Arts on Facebook.
Okay. So maybe out there you can give an awareness, or out there you can give people some advice in the way they actually see other people. Like they are judging other people and giving different perspective about other people. Oh, we are going to act like this, so probably this person is otherwise, you know. So what would you give other people out there advice? Because it's also say community. If we look at you, without even us going to ask you, we now see you with a different perspective, you know. To talk on like some just because of your character. So you can give an awareness to the community, or no advice good even way. It's not that advice but you can actually give the advice yourself.
Okay, let me quote from the Bible: "Thou shalt not judge, because He is the only one who's worthy to judge." So I think based on what you see, because we never know, vanoto act normal, but vachizviita
in the closet,
mazvona.
yeah.
So kune zvinhu zvinoitika, but zvinonzi thou shalt not judge. Usajaje, because maybe wewe zvaunotosangana nazvo zvakatosiyana kune uyu, maybe we are better than you, because sometimes you judge but usiri position to judge, because when you judge, you know everyone is not perfect.
Yeah.
Everyone is mune munhu ane chinhu chinomita kuti to bring them down, but at times it used to bring me down, but pandakazonyatso saw myself and I was like, I can never be pressurized by people, because in now at school I'm a child ambassador, not just for the school. I'm a child ambassador of Ward 9, the Smolweni, and I am a head overseer. I'm a chairperson.
Wow.
Kids rights fighter. So in Indiramunhu are based on helping kids. Maybe they can't afford. Then I write down and I get help for your child. Maybe the child is being abused. I fight for their rights. Ndirimunhu and akaona kuti vanhu vakawanda. Maybe beside that, kune vana vasikana that are being abused out there.
Yeah.
So fighting for them, that is what I say. What I saw that brings me pleasure, helping people. So I would like to say that sometimes judging is not good, because you don't know the inner person.
Okay, so you spoke about fighting for other people. Iwewe yourself, do you find time to actually fight for yourself? Like muna chikudze izvozvo, do you actually stand up for yourself? To know that's not who I am. I'm like this. Do you actually fight for yourself?
Yeah, in one, I'm that person. I need that attitude that says I don't owe anyone an explanation.
Okay.
So ndikakuudza chakati, ndikakunzwa chidaro, and I'll ask you, one, it's none of your business. Two, you don't know me. You don't have that right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. For me, I just want to clarify something. Yes. As people, we may judge because of what we see, the outside cover. Everyone has got his own opinion. But let's say, how do you handle the pressure from, let's say, at school, when you go to school, about what you are just explaining? How do you handle the pressure like the children at school kind of and about the characters that they see on you, kind of vachizotaura about it vachizvitaura at school or at kana waenda ku like church? How do you handle the criticism that you get from the people there? Do you feel like you are being, what can you call it, you are being urikubviswa pavanhu here, ukusarudzwa here? Do you feel like they are attacking you, or do you think they are wrong in what they see about you? Yes, they are wrong because they don't know you, but how do you feel on your own about the people?
Okay, I would like to say, don't judge a book by its cover. Two, the pressure in the as I told you, and in the attitude that I don't care. So yes, pressure, like it happens to people pressure at church, at school, wherever you go. But ndiri munhu who were taught by my mother kuti handidi mwana anotukwa, handitukirwi mwana. If you are not wrong, handitukirwi mwana. Two, zvakanzi fight for yourself. Kuchikoro, since I am a leader, as a leader, a community leader, it's not easy, because some of the kids were suspended and some were punished for that.
Oh, sure.
So ndo zvakaita kuti vana vekuchikoro they stop that. And I have exes.
Okay.
Say zvinongoita ma-teenagers. As ma-teenagers, kana uri mu-teenager, you have to do what teenagers does. Yes, ndakatombopinda zvemujole, and I now seen kuti no, yes, it's not a good thing because I'm a Christian. Because inini ndinofarira zvinhu zvekwamwari. So if I'm doing this thing, haukwanisi kuita zvinhu zviri two. It's whether you choose God or you choose her.
Okay, goes to my next question. So you're saying that you don't have a girlfriend. You don't do girlfriends. That's my second question, because I want you to clarify that.
Okay. I'm actually, for now, based on my last relationship was this year.
Okay.
But it was this year. I think around June or July before. It was July before 26 taenda ku all night. Because patakaenda ku all night, ndakanamatira kuti ndida kuona the power of God.
Okay.
And that is where I started manifesting in tongues. And I went further and spoke to Prophetess Chirombe and to Mama Oxy. Then I told me kuti mwanangu zvinoitika mlife zvakawanda, but kana uchida zvekwamwari, you focus on God, because it could start as a relationship muchiita izvi, but you don't know munhu wauri kudanana naye. Maybe haazi munhu, because the last one, yes, anga achienda kuchurch but was not a Pentecostal. So it happens kuti zvinozodzimara zvane ma-outcome akaipa. So unofana kufocusa kuna Mwari. So I date girls. Ndinotodana nevasikana zvekudaro.
Okay, so you are saying that, firstly I heard you saying that you are not into prophecy. I think I heard you say that.
Yes.
So was this word a prophecy to you, or it was an advice to you?
It was an advice.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But as Christian, we are all Christian. We believe that you must have a girlfriend, and you must pray for it. It's not a bad thing.
Yes,
to be focusing in God and having a girlfriend. It's not a bad thing. Your girlfriend can be also your partner, your prayer partner. You can also start building life from there. But anyway, I understand what you're saying. So you are saying that you are handling the pressure good. That's nice. So I don't know if this one is going to be a good question, but I hope it won't come out as bad as I want to ask it. I want to ask you about the pressure going to your parents, about how do your parents react according to how people say about you?
My parents, what I could like to say is my parents are the best parents that I have.
Okay.
My parents, vanhu vekuti, they always comfort me. And my mother always tells me kuti, vanondiudza kuti, okay, is what you do here, okay, you eat like that and stuff. But vanondiudza kuti no, pane zvinoitika, because my body structure, the way is quite different from the others. So my mother will be like, she tells me kuti apa kana uri kune vanhu kana kuti what are you doing, you mustn't do this or that and that. So my parents, they don't actually have anything wrong with me, because at the end of the day, I'm their son, and I do not date guys or I don't do all those stuff. So they know that I am their only son.
Yeah, that's good. I just wanted to know, because sometimes, some of our parents, they get angry from what people are saying. So I wanted to know how they handle it. But I'm happy because they understand who you are. They know you for who you are. So yeah, that's a good thing. Thank you very much for clarifying to us, because it's a question that will always be around you. Will always be around your life, about your character. Because people will look at you as you grow, and they will see you as a grown man. They will also ask those questions, because you say to us mostly you play with girls, which means most of your time you will be with girls. So people will start questioning those kind of things. Why are you always with girls? Why are you always playing with girls? You see? So, but it's a good thing that they now know who you are.
I wanted to ask you said your body is quite different from others. In terms of what?
The body structure. In terms of, I think it's quite, because my body is like, as would see, some other people said you look like your father, but it's because your father's body and your body is quite different, and your body is quite revealing based on what you wear, because I don't actually wear the big trousers. It's only the normal one that we wear. So they're like, your body structure is quite different, but you walk like your father.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so how old are you?
I'm 15, turning 16.
Nice. Okay. Okay, thank you so much for having us. It was quite a pleasure having you here. We've learned a lot, and we've actually got to know who you are in a deeper level. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So, yeah, we are happy that we know you more. It's a good thing for us to know you, because maybe we are also the people that we are also judging the way you are, because we don't know you. We just see you. But for me, I know you. I saw you when you were young. I didn't see all the changes and what happened. But now, because you're a grown man now, maybe it's because you have grown to become someone who is a little bit bigger, so you can see the differences. But I'm happy now that you have clarified to us. It's a good thing for us to know. We will not judge you now because we know who you are.
Yeah.
I hope those who are watching, you won't judge him. If you have a question about him, you just have to go and ask Leah.
Ask him, yeah.
Ask him what's happening. Are you this? Are you this? He has just verified everything to us, so we are happy to have him. So what's the advice to the people outside there? They want to learn something from you, because it's not only you who's being judged.
Okay. My life is Leon King. My actually name means royalty and strength, the strength of a lion. So I would like to tell you all that in life, a lot happens, but one thing chinhu chinozoita kuti uzozvibvunze chapurenfiri vakaparidza vakati vanhu dzidzai kumainda nyaya dzenyu, vakati zvinhu zvinoitika, because unoziva kuti sometimes we focus on kuti this and that mune munhu ane maproblems aanofesa. Maybe wewe best uri busy nezvauri kuita izvizvi, but you're not solving your problems, because sometimes I once heard kuti vanhu vanodaro vanhu vanenge vasina time, vanenge vasina mabasa, because kana usina basa rakuita, what you do is to judge. And also the Bible says, thou shalt not judge, because he's the only one worthy to judge, because we have all sinned. So we all are sinners. So kana ntisogona uchijudge munhu and stuff, I think that is quite wrong, because you don't know them. You don't know their life, and you are not them. Because nobody can tell you better than, no one can tell you kuti anoita nezvei better than that person, because ndiye munhu anozviziva kuti ndiani. They know their background, their situations. So as I'm telling you all, I think judging is not a good thing, and vamwe vanhu vanozozviuraya based on that, nekungoti munhu wakangomuna chidaro, now you doing that. I also have this brother of mine who does the same, but he's not my blood brother, but he also told me that you don't owe anyone an explanation, because Mwari have created you the way he wants, and nobody can change. Maybe because zvinoitika nekukura, because I'm not that old, but pauchange uchikura ndo pazvichange zvichinja, because now inini at first ndaisanyanyofarira kutamba nevakomana, but now I'm now further noticed kuti sometimes because even like I once know and mfundisi vaiparidza vachitaura vachiti people who are around you influences you, because kana uchigara nevanhu who does not believe in God, sometimes nopaunozoona usingasa believe in God. So I totally think kuti your actions is based on what you are being influenced by, because sometimes kana uchigara nevanhu vakawanda, they influence you. So I now further, now I play with everyone. Yes, nozvi most of the time maundolati ndiyatsotamba nevakomana because I now noticed kuti no sometimes zvinhu zvaunozotadza kuchinja wakura nekuti unenge usina chance because you grab the chance when you have it. Yes, that is what I can say based on that. And please musakangane kusupporta this podcast. Please be with them, ne? And
yes. So you're right. I understand what you're saying. Thank you very much. But I think people were just judging you based on how you. They were not judging you in a bad way, but they were judging you in a teaching way. I think so. I think some people will come to you and tell you direct that you are doing this and this and this and this and this. Why don't you do this? It's because they see it in another level. They have seen other people, especially in this country, who are doing those things. The characters that they're seeing you, but they go and do them extremely. They become like ladies. You see, that's why some people may start judging you while you are young, teaching you or telling you while you're young, so that you may quickly change it. At least now, maybe because you're saying that you are playing with also boys, which means you are going to pick up things, one or two things that can turn you. You are right. People that you spend most time with, they can influence you to becoming a different person. But thank you very much. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Okay, so at the beginning, you have quite told us about your album. Maybe you can tell us more about your album and tell people where to actually listen the album from.
Okay, so I'll be recording the song called "We Trust in You." I saw what happens in this world because pano anoti you're still young to notice this, but I noticed kuti pane zvinhu zvinoitika pano panyika, and the only thing that can we trust on, the only thing and the only person who can help us is God. So when we trust in Him, because they say when you pray without trust, which means the prayer is invalid. So that is where I found the song, because it says, Father,